the Formula 2 Season 7 Round 5 of the championship. Crossfire leads by Finn by 6 points at the moment. And P3 is JB Bowie. Tonight I'm with Jamie JJ, my co-coms.
Hello.
We are both very excited to be here in Singapore. We hope for a thrilling race. Jamie, William, did you put the stream link into the channel?
I'm just waiting for the ad to finish.
Right.
Oh, I had one of two.
Right, you see the quali is gonna get starting. Alright, let's see who will take pole position. I think it's gonna be Crossfire. Who do you think, William?
Cross or Finn.
I agree.
Although it looks like it's going to be Cross.
Or I think maybe that Kobe Ole can also be a contender for pole position as he's pretty quick as well. Let's
Can't forget
hope.
Lynx.
Lynx, I would say Lynx, but Lynx is better in better race pace. I must say his race pace is pretty good.
Yeah. And posts Link.
Or maybe Jackson as well. Jackson is also pushing his name up there into P2. What do you think for the race, William? Gonna be exciting race, thrilling race,
hopefully.
or just a boring
Oh,
Singapore
Cross has hit the
Grand Prix?
wall.
Ooh, Cross hit the wall there.
He's still going though.
The moment it's
Yeah, he's got no end plate.
the moment it's a Garland 1-2. No, 2-3. Sorry, my bad. Is Jackson gonna snag the pole position from Crossfire here? So if we switch, we see that both drivers are really close to each other on the map. If we switch to camera angles.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a comfortable pole position. Cross.
I think it's gonna be really close. I think both drivers are gonna be within a tenth of each other, maybe.
Oh!
Jackson has done it. Jackson claimed pole position of Crossfire. What a qualifying by Jackson.
It was literally the final corner he got it.
Jackson got pole position by 94 thousandths of a second, and Kobe Ole was 99 thousandths of a second behind Jackson, and only 5 thousandths of a second behind Crossfire. Our grid lineup will be Frl F2 Jackson in P1, Crossfire P2, Kobe P3, James P4, P5 Finn, P6 Reckles, P7 Frl V Butzels, P8 J Hartnell, P9 Fatkit, P10 Swinney, P11 Sloke, 12th Cookie, 3rd Pyro, 4th Barkle is 5th, Joffrey, P16 JBX, P17 Lynx, P18 Slows, P19 The Loller. The top 10 will be reversed, so we see Swinney start on pole and Jackson start at P10. Let's hope that we can see other podium this race than Crossfire winning. But will be good if he wins as well for the championship, of course.
Oh
somebody
god, I see wet tyres. I see wet tyres. Oh no, they changed.
I see a early ready up.
Oh god, oh dear. To be fair, is there even anything they can change for the F2 cars? Like, on the
As
grid.
we can see, the Prema guys watching the screen on the left side in the pit box, and a Marshall stand on the right. He's
Prema
very
guys are floating.
Oh yeah, the Prema guys are floating. They stand on nothing.
Oh no, it's dry.
It's dry weather in Singapore. It's a Prema 2-3 at the moment on the grid. And but our good friend Butzels is P4. Can he get a podium in the F2?
Okay, it's just one of those tracks. As long as you don't die, you should get a decent result.
I know Matteo. He is pretty good here at Singapore in F1. Swinney will be leading the formation lap, And we'll start on pole position with Fat Kid P2. What will this race bring us? Or can Jackson do charge from the back from P10 and win the race? And just
Yeah,
overtaking Crossfire.
wonder how long it would take them to get up there.
Will we see some guys defending like absolute lions? There'll be
Hopefully
12 laps.
legally.
So if I would say it's 12 laps racing. Once the race gets boring, grab your blankets. But we assure you here in FRL, no race is boring. Even a Monaco Grand Prix is interesting here. So I'll say keep watching and don't get and don't give up on the races as well. Because if you're driving, it's a track where people easily can pick up damage or crash with points to P15. So keep going. You might still pick up points. Points can be valuable even if you're a reserve. Your team gets points.
Damage is even worse in the sprint because of the tyres then being
Yeah.
used in the next race.
Only thing we can say is not get damaged.
It's easier to say than it is to do.
So as they're coming into the bridge section, here's an easy place to slide into the wall if you brake too late. Has happened before to a lot of drivers.
Especially the slow braking of the F2 cars.
Indeed. We have a ex-F2 driver here and somebody who dropped out of the championship this season.
For reasons, I didn't do it because I couldn't be bothered.
He did it for some personal reasons and now he's in here with me in the comp box.
School. Life.
Because I asked him if he wanted to do co-coms with me. So, alright, so now the drivers are lining up on the grid spot.
Let me get to the back grid view.
Pyro
Check,
left
you can
the
definitely
session.
hear me on the stream.
Can you hear?
I'm just going to check now.
Right, he's gonna hear if we can hear William, aka Jamie.
Never mind, I've got to wait for another ad.
Alright, so here we see Reckles coming into the grid spots. And then everybody will be lined up on the grid. And then this Grand Prix can get going. 12 laps of racing. Exciting racing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. And Swinney gets not so good start as he's already. No, he gets a better second starting phase than William. And
Oh,
Butzel's already passed Jay. Finn's already passed Jay as well. Seems to be a spinner.
a lot of debris at the
It's
back there.
Barcologist as there's lots of debris on track. Swinney leads this race by nearly a second on Fatkit, as we see Matteo trying to get past Fatkit. Finn also trying to follow. Kobo Ole is already into P5 in this race. Cross P8.
Jackson round.
Jackson is spinning.
No front wing.
He has lost his right end plate.
Ah.
Damage in F2 cars is not that bad, to be fair, so he can keep going or box for some new front wing. Oh, as you see Svenny, he's off the track. He comes back. He's side by side with Fatkit. They're going wheel to wheel. And they try to break each other and Finn gets past Matteo. Will Finn also get Fatkit here? He backs out, it seems like. Swinney is still controlling the race. Finn is in P3 now. Kobo Ole is threatening Matteo. Matteo is defending for his life to keep that P4. See, Finn is creeping closer to Fatkit and Swinney gets better exit out of the corner than Fatkit. Swinney gets a great exit on better exit than Fatkit. And we see just Finn gaining on Fatkit and oh, as there's a spinner. Sloke is out of the session. He has crashed. The VSC is deployed. Will it get upgraded to a full safety car? I see lots of people entering the pits.
What?
Lots of people entering the pits. 1, 2, 4 people entering the pits. No, 3.
Well, the third one's an AI.
So let's see. Who will get the VSC right? Who will get a drive-through? Anything can happen. Will Matteo get past Finn on the restart here?
You see Cross eyeing up the move on Jay
Right.
already.
It has ended. Nobody got a drive-through. And Cross failed to make the move on Jay. Gobo Ole is a bit further back from Matteo now. I see Fatkit is pretty close to Swinny here. Swinny is still leading the race after 2 laps. He'll be trying to keep that lead going to lap 12. Swinny gets a little bit slidey as he's sliding through the corners, and Fatkit nearly spun it. Finn is now really close. Will he go for the move? No, he's basically waiting.
Kaboob's got past.
Matteo got past Kobe. No, Kobe got past
Other way
Matteo.
around.
As he Cross still trying to get past Jay. Jay is defending like an absolute lion. He knows how to defend. He is a man who knows how to drive a car. He is a great defender in that car. I see Kobe threatening Finn already. And Swinny is driving away from Fatkit. Fatkit doing everything he can to try and gain on Swinny. Finn trying to stick with Fatkit as well as he gets a little bit slidey, and Kobe spins out. That's a big collision. Matteo has collided with Kobe. That was a big crash, big crash. The VSC
Went
is
away as it
out.
happened.
Kobe spun it and Matteo just couldn't avoid him and went into him. Really unfortunate for him. Really unfortunate. There's lots of debris on track. No one has retired luckily from that.
I'm surprised it didn't go to a full safety car after that, to be honest.
Yeah, same. That was a really big shunt. Jackson up to 12th. That crash put Crossfire into P4. Got gifted some nice positions there.
Fair play to Lynx, gaining 8 positions already. And Slow So 7.
Yeah, let's look at the positions gained at the moment. Alright, so positions gained. The big... I wouldn't call them losers, but the guy who missed out on lots of positions are at the moment Matteo and Kobe with 10 and 7 lost. The biggest gainers are Lynx and Slows with 8 and 7 gained. Jackson got a drive-through.
It's not his day, is it?
Poor Jackson. The only guy to get a drive-through. Fatkit and Swinny are going at it. Fatkit is gaining on Swinny with the DRS. Breaks later, gets closer. And there goes the Delta. We have no Delta now. Swinny is still leading from Fatkit. We don't know how far away Finn is, as we have no Delta. Crossfire trying to gain as well. Jay trying to stick with Crossfire as well. Fatkit still trying to get closer to Swinny than ever. He cuts the corner. Cookie got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. See Fatkit entering straight. He loses the car. He saves the car. Fatkit has DRS on Swinny still. But Swinny is nearly a second away from him. So will Swinny get out DRS here? Or will Fatkit keep it in the DRS? As Finn is ever closer to Fatkit than he ever was. Only 2/10 back.
Cross has gained a lot on Finn as well.
Fatkit spins and he's out of the session.
Surely that's got to be full.
And the safety car is out. That's a safety car. This might be big for Jackson has retired in the pits.
Did you just get on the throttle too early?
No, Jackson has retired in the pit
William.
lane. Yeah. He got on the power too early and spun the car. Very unfortunate for him as he seemed to be having a good race there. But Jackson probably crying right now that he retired. He's probably in tears. But this also really great for Matteo and Kobe as they will catch the safety car again. You see how fast time can change. You can go from a hero to zero here in milliseconds, like Fat Kids showed us.
And massively helped Jake as well, down at the back.
Everybody is getting help with the safety car now. Crossfire 6 positions gained. Finn 4 positions gained, and Swinney still leading after 4 laps. He's been holding on strong to that lead. He might be able to win the sprint race here in Singapore. He will be extremely happy if he does that. Jay as well in P4. He only needs one thing to happen in front or overtake one guy, and he's on the podium as well. We see Crossfire trying to bait going into the pits, but don't think that will work because it's a sprint race. They know they don't have to pit. As you see, somebody's going in the pits. Damn. Joffrey is
Joffrey.
pitting. What does he know that others don't know? Because Delta will disappear in a brief moment.
Unless, was he already pit at the start and he's just going back onto the other tyres?
Oh, Joffrey has wing damage. They're repairing his wing. Oh dear. This might be letting but Matteo and Kobe through. I think they're too far back though. Is Joffrey still stuck in the pits? He's still in the pits. He's still in the pit lane. Here comes Matteo and Kobe. Joffrey is still in the pit lane. He is exiting the pit. He's going to exit out the pit lane right now. As here comes Matteo. Joffrey is still in the pit lane. Here comes Matteo and Kobe. They are past Joffrey as Joffrey is now exiting the pit lane. Think by the end of the evening my most said word will be pit lane. Now we see Matteo is back into 11th. Like I said at the start, keep going and you might get points. That's the advice that Jackson clearly didn't follow. But we're not gonna violate them as they might have had something going on, or they might have had to go or something, or had an issue. Never know that maybe Jackson got some rear wing damage or some side pole damage. We don't know why he retired. Might because of the drive-thru as well, but you can never know what happens here in Singapore.
Still got the feature race though.
Still the feature is where you start from pole position with Crossfire right beside him.
That'll be an interesting fight.
Indeed, indeed.
Until they kill each other.
Don't think they will necessarily kill each other. I don't hope that they kill each other.
Yeah, I hope they don't.
Did you put the stream in, William?
I put it in the driver stream, yeah, because I can't access
Nice.
the other channel.
Right, so at the moment the safety car is still out.
Is that someone?
As we're entering lap 6. Is that somebody going into pit lane?
No, I thought they were, but it was just...
Crossfire baiting again?
Probably, I think it was actually.
Reckles is in P5 again. Will he get on the podium? Literally anything can happen. Swinney hasn't won the race yet. Finn isn't on the podium yet. And Crossfire isn't on the podium yet. They can still spin. And then we'll have an interesting race on our hands.
Could also see Gingy, maybe being able to get up there.
Yes, Change had some mad practice and was looking really promising with the times he was doing. Let's hope he can continue that form. Ooh, Reckles and Jay nearly collided. Safety car will hopefully go in this lap.
Yeah, it should do, unless... because of the cruise.
Actually, with a fast lap. The fast lap is held by
okay.
Butzel's a 55.3. That is a really fast lap. He will get 2 points from that if he gets into the top 10. Which will, because at the moment Pyro, GM, Raptor will be getting disqualified because of his AI driving the race.
Yeah.
But Lynx and Slow, so both on 9 positions gained.
Is Bicologist AI as well? Yeah, I think he is.
Yes, he is. Swinney will be controlling the restart if JBX catches up.
It's one of those tracks. It just takes ages to catch up at.
Yep, especially in F2 car.
Yeah. Hard enough to drive as
If
it is.
JBX hasn't caught up yet, then State car stay out for another lap.
Normally said it by now, hasn't it? Yeah, I think it's gonna have
Safety
another
car
lap.
stays out for another lap. Oh dear. As I
Is there
said,
anyone that's on fresh tires?
these are some of the situations where you might grab your blankets and say, wake me up when the safety car is done.
Yeah, there is
Because a
Joffrey.
safety car lap is nearly 2.32 seconds here.
Oh, I should have put an ad break in.
As well, this weekend we'll be having the first sprint race of of the 2022 season. What do we think? Will it be interesting race or not? The sprint.
Hopefully it doesn't follow the same theme of there being controversy every time there's a sprint race.
As well, it's not points till third anymore, it's points till P8 in the real. So, literally anyone can get points in the real for sprint race now, in the real F1. Buckles the I just went complete Super Saiyan mode and thought, I'm gonna overtake the loader. Damn.
It's AI doing it, isn't it?
Who will be his next victim? Swinney is still leading after 7 laps. He has been leading every single lap of this Grand Prix. He hasn't set a tire warn yet. Anything can still happen.
And we won't see as much struggling at the end of the race like we normally do because of the safety car. How long that's been.
Indeed, the safety car will help your tires as well. If you look at JBX, you can just see how slow the safety car goes because everybody is just so bunched up in the whole of Sector 2.
Just because it's the Aston Martin one.
Yeah, the Mercedes one is 5 seconds quicker than Aston Martin.
There we go.
Safety car is in this lap. Swinney can control the pace all the way up to the finish line if he wants to. So get ready for this interesting restart. Who will be leading into turn 1? Will it be Swinney? Will it be Finn? Will it be Butzels? You never know. Anybody can be leading this restart into turn 1. Don't think it's gonna be anybody at the back, but well on top 3 can. I'd even say up to P5 can be leading. Swinney is still managing the pace as safety car is gonna pull into the pit lane right about now.
Cross looks eager to go.
Cross is wanting to go. Swinney went, he's gone. Janji and Cookie are overtaking each other. They gave back positions. Swinney is still leading with Finn threatening him, and Finn is getting threatened by Crossfire on his turn. Joffrey has dropped down the field as he had a little bit of a spin, I think. Seemed like it was pretty clean restart. No debris on track, no range broken. Ooh, as you see Finn and Crossfire need to collide there. Finn gaining on Swinney. Swinney will be trying to hold on till at least lap 12. On lap 10, DRS will be enabled. Finn gets close to Swinney. Swinney trying to do everything he can to keep that lead in. As he go ole overtaking Butzels.
Contact between Cross and Finn then.
Big contact or small contact?
Just like tapping wheels.
They're going side by side. Crossfire has got the access right of Finn. Crossfire is past Finn. Finn will be trying to get Crossfire back if he wants to continue. If he wants to try and lead the championship again. As Crossfire will be setting still for Swinney now. Slow start, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. As there's a yellow flag in sector 2 as well. It's slow so. He has hit the wall, lost his end plate. He's back straight.
I was just about to say the two Trident drivers were next to each other, both gaining 9 positions, and then this happened.
Crossfire is right behind Swinney. How long can Swinney hold him up? Will Crossfire is getting really trying to trying to get past him. He's really desperate to get that position. As long as he finishes in front of Finn, this should not be a problem for him. But he really wants to win every race. Everybody will want to win the race. Swinney is trying to defend like a lion. He has to lift there, because else is going to hit the wall. Butzel's got the penalty for multiple runs as well, track limits. Crossfire gets a really good exit out of the final corner. He sets a fast lap as well. Swinney is gonna get past here. Or will Swinney break later than Crossfire? There's nearly contact. Ooh, nearly contact. Swinney keeps the lead in lap 9. Yellow flag in sector 1. It's JBX. He has span.
No front wing.
Swinney is still leading. Crossfire will be trying to get him on the straight. There's no DRS yet. Lap 10, DRS will be enabled. Will Crossfire be able to get Swinney here? Well, he's going for the inside. Swinney protects the outside. Crossfire is off. Is still on the track. Crossfire is leading. Swinney's trying to come back. Swinney hits the wall. Swinney hit the wall. Crossfire has some end plate damage, I see as well. Crossfire and Swinney are still going at it. Swinney is trying to keep it beside Crossfire. He backs out. Crossfire is leading the race in lap 9 after Swinney was leading for 8 full laps. He'll be trying to hold off Finn now. Swinney trying to keep it Crossfire, maybe to get that DRS and try to get him back. Any other things happening at the back at the moment? Yes. But Matteo versus Lynx. Matteo doesn't get past Lynx. He might get because of the traction. He nearly loses the car. He catches the car really nice there. Swinney is already out. Is already out of second of Crossfire. Crossfire is on the charge. See Finn also desperately trying to get past Swinney there.
Oh.
Yellow flag sector 1, sector 3.
Oh, it's just Jake driving with no
Jake.
front wing.
That's JVX. Right. Reckles really close to Finn. He will be trying to get on the podium. It seems like everybody wants to get that interview with the Wild Dog.
Pretty underrated driver, Reckles is, especially in F2 cars.
Yeah, Reckles is a pretty good driver. As Butzel's got past Lynx.
He went into Finn's rear.
Reckles and Finn have apparently collided.
Nearly, as I said.
And nearly. Right, let's see. DRS will be enabled. Will Finn be able to get
Kobe,
Swinney?
they've just hit each other into the wall.
Who? Who has hit each other?
Cookie and Kobe.
Oh. Butzel's
And
already.
again.
What's Kobe doing? Is he slowing down, trying to hit Cookie, or?
They've both got damage now.
Oh, I just saw somebody hitting the wall. Thank you, Joffrey. The Lawler was. I don't know what the Lawler was doing there. That didn't look so nice. Swinney is passed by Finn, as Finn is in P2, and Reckles will be looking to get a move on Swinney. Butzel's right behind Ginge. He will be also trying to fight for that podium. Reckles in P4, gaining on Swinney.
He's not far off Reckles either.
Swinney not in the DRS range of Finn at the moment. Reckles slips and slides into the corners. This is how hard to handle an F2 car is. It's slip and sliding all over the track. It's like driving with ice skates on. It's sketchy. You have to turn the car at the speed of light, like getting snatched away by your mother from the Fisicolas. Swinney is trying to catch Finn as Finn sets fast lap of the race. Reckles catching Swinney. It's 2 laps remaining. Will be on the podium. Swinney or Reckles will be one of the 2 drivers as Lynx gets past. Butzels again. Butzels goes off the track. Gets another 3-second penalty. What happened there? Reckles
Lynx is very close.
right behind Swinney. Swinney seems like they made a little bit of a steering error there, but Reckles is getting closer and closer with the DRS now. He only has 2 laps to try and get past Swinney, to try and get on that podium. And they collide! Oh dear!
God, those cars really don't stop in time.
Reckles has got damage. How severe will the damage be to Reckles? Or
Doesn't look
will he be
too
able to
bad.
deal with the damage? He has understeer in a bit, but he counters the understeer. He is doing a phenomenal job at keeping it spinny right now. Damage can really screw you over here at Singapore, because if you understeer, oh,
Oh,
that's Cookie out of session. Cookie has crashed. See,
not sure if that
Reckles.
was a collision or not.
Reckles trying to gain on Swinny. They're rather close. They are really, really close to each other. Reckles, will he be able to stop in time? Yes, he stops in time. Swinny is not too far ahead of Reckles at the moment. Reckles will be trying to get past him on the final lap of the race, snatching that podium away from Swinny, who started on pole position. James has got past Jay. What happened to Jay? He has lost 3 positions in one go. Reckles is still very, very close to Swinny there. The gap is 4 tenths. Is going down. It will be
It looks
going
like
down
DRS and Cross.
into the last lap. Finn is in DRS range of Crossfire as well. Reckle, it will be a fight for P4 and P3 and second and first. Reckles trying to gain on Swinny. James got a time penalty for multiple warnings right now. Reckles still really, really close to Swinny there. Swinny gets a better exit than Reckles. This might be it for Reckles. As oh dear, my alright, a little bit of a game glitch there. Finn is getting close to Crossfire as well.
What's that?
Mateo's up into P5 at the moment, but he has some penalties. He's yielding the position to
Oh,
Lanes
they are
because he
really
has some
close to the
penalties.
front.
Finn and Cross
Yeah,
are
really
rather
close.
close. It'll be going for the win here. Finn is really, really close to Crossfire now. He will have to send it if he wants to win this race. Will he send it? Will Finn send it on Cross? No, he doesn't send it. He waits again. He waits patiently. There's not much time to wait.
Better to finish the race though.
Better to finish the race indeed, but if you have a chance to win, if you can make a clean move, try and go for the clean move and win the race. You'll get more points then. Finn will try, as they're really, really, really close. Finn is getting desperate now. Finn fails to pass Crossfire. It will be Crossfire. Will be coming across the line as it stands right now. Cross and Finn are really, really close. Crossfire wins the sprint race
Oh,
here in Singapore. It's Finn into P2. Reckles and Swinny. Reckles is so close to his first podium, but doesn't quite get it yet.
I'm not sure what happened to Jin. I just didn't see it.
James got a penalty.
Oh,
Swinny is on the podium together with Finn and Cross. What a first race.
will be a max of 2 interviews because we know Cross doesn't speak.
Yeah, but we'll be doing the interviews after the feature race.
Yeah.
What is Finn's name on Discord? Can't find him.
Same as his PS. Ben.
Yeah, I can't find someone. I don't know. This was a really, really good race for the opening thing.
Sorry, 1 second.
Right, Finn will be down for an interview after the feature race. Now we just await Crossfire and Swinny's answer. Right, the results for the first race are Crossfire wins, Finn P2 and Swinny P3. Reckles P4, Lynx P5, Kobo Ole Ole P6, J Hardnell P7, 8 is Mateo, P9 is James, P10 is Sloso, 11 is Joffrey, P12 is Barcologist, P13 Pyro, P14 The Loller. Retirements are Cookie, JBX, Fat Kid, Jackson and Sloke. Who will be leading in turn 1 in the sprint in the feature will be Jackson.
Sorry, I'm back. Oh yeah, they have the option of the super softs in this race.
Yes, indeed, super softs are also a really good tire here. You have a comment on the stream. Joffrey, I'll win the feature, no doubt. Joffrey, I hope you can, mate. I really hope you can. Joffrey Joffrey the Emu for the dub. Another early ready up.
Every single time. Surely it's going to be the
Right.
same person each time.
Jackson is P1, Crossfire P2, Kobo Ole 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 P3, P4 is James, P5 is Finn, P6 Records, P7 V Butzel, P8 J, P9 Fat Kid, P10 Swinny, P11 Sloke, P12 Cookie, P13 Pyro, P14 Barcologist, 15 Joffrey, 16 JBX, 17 Lynx,
Oh,
18 Sloso as JBX already been disqualified, and P19 is the Loader.
I think from what he told me, he was trying to sort out his setup. He didn't have it saved. Early ready up probably didn't help.
This is the warm-up lap here, they warm up the tires. So, William, after we saw that sprint race, what do we think about the feature race? Will it be as exciting or less exciting with this, or
Um,
will there be more safety cars, less safety cars, more action?
I mean, I hope there's less safety cars. But I'm interested to see if the Trident drivers can both get as high up as they did last race. Because
I'm
Lynx
interested
gained
to
about
see.
9, 10 positions last race.
He gained 12 positions, I think.
Even more than I thought. And Sloso was high up as well until he had his little spin.
Indeed. But as well, I'm interested to see in what Jackson can do.
Can he redeem himself?
Yes, indeed. If he doesn't, then we will be able to call him Washington forever. But that's just some friendly banter between us and Jackson.
But he
Yes,
really wants to warm his tyres up.
he really wants to warm his tires up, but he's also killing his tires.
Oh,
As Kobe and James collide. For
the
the
guy
record,
who
it's
took my
not me,
seat.
but another Kobe. The two Carlin drivers. One is on the grid already. He doesn't have to wait for everybody to catch up. He's already there, waiting. They're making their way to the grid now. Alright. As JBX. Oh, what is Jackson doing?
Oh,
Jackson has already spun. This will be a long wait.
why is he just not even going?
We will have to wait about a minute and then his car will be reset to the grid. So, have fun while waiting. I'd say grab a blanket, grab a drink in the meantime.
Oh,
And
apparently
look at
JVX spun off the
Jackson.
line.
And look at Jackson's majestic car parked in the middle of the road. His engine is still going. So he's still
I'm
driving.
so confused.
The
What's
AI
happened?
the AI is in control and the AI doesn't know what to
Oh,
do. Oh, his car is straight again, but not where he wants to be straight.
Hmm.
So just waiting right now. Jackson's car is back straight, but yeah, it's kind of moving.
I hope this doesn't mean we'll have to have a lobby restart.
No, 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 it will be alright.
What flipping hope it is.
This is all Jackson's fault.
Did he disconnect or something? I didn't see. Oh, 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 oh.
His car has been reset to the grid, and the race will commence in a bit.
Have you got? Oh, okay. Oh, oh.
And we're starting! And away we are apparently. Jackson leads into turn 1. Change comes from a long way. He's in P3. Sorry, I didn't know how to word it.
I was just
Kobe,
about thrown off.
Kobe Ole Ole is in P4. Crossfire and Jackson are going at it already. It's only lap 1, lads. Keep it calm.
No, keep it exciting.
They're side by side. Still going. Will cross standard here on Jackson. Jackson is yielding. Jackson is off the track. Jackson takes the lead. Crossfire tries to come back. They touch wheels. They touch wheels. They're not giving each other the room they want. They give each other minimal room. As they're both really quick, wanting to win. Jackson's trying to come back at the crossfire. Will he do it here? Will he do it here? Jackson does it! Jackson does it! Crossfire does it again! Crossfire pushes Jackson into the wall! They collide again! James takes the lead! Oh my word! You have exciting races and you have good races.
Whoever
Wow.
scored 17 laps.
What happened
Please.
to Matteo? Matteo has seemed to have picked up brain damage. James is leading now. Crossfire. Jackson got damage from crossfire. Jackson's car is damaged.
I think they were hitting each other into the wall.
Crossfire is trying to get James back. Jackson won't be pleased with that from crossfire, I think. Poor Jackson. If I were Jackson, I'd pit. But I'm not Jackson.
I mean, they don't have mediums or hards here, do they?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes. James
Oh, I
is
don't know, I haven't
defending
left
from
racer.
crossfire.
Oh,
Oh, Matteo spins.
Again.
James is trying to keep it into the P1. Crossfire is trying to get the P1. Crossfire tries to go for the switchback on James. James keeps the lead. Crossfire is trying to gain. Crossfire is in the slipstream. Kobe and Jackson are really close as well. They're both Garlands. Crossfire tries to go around Jackson. James breaks late. Crossfire breaks late as well. James breaks later. Crossfire goes for it here. Why? They collide. Nearly. Jackson has nearly spun it. Kobe has passed. Crossfire is still trying to gain on James. James is still leading the race. Gingy is doing a tremendous job at the moment to try and keep the car in front of Crossfire. He puts the car just perfectly. Just absolute perfect. Jackson still trying to gain on Kobe. Ole ole ole. Crossfire is trying to get past James. He is getting really desperate already. It's only lap 2. Look at that. How late he's braking to try and get past James. He's looking for a desperate move.
Just like I said, the two Trident drivers already.
They're already 7 and 7% gained. Crossfire and James need to collide again.
Going
I
through the
think
grid together.
those two will have a little bit. I think those two will collide. Because they've been really close to each other. Fat Kid and Kobe already have a penalty. It's only lap 2. Damn. James is side by side with Crossfire. Will Crossfire do it here? No, yes, no. Yes, no. Yes. James is still side by side. Crossfire is not leading. James is leading. James breaks late. Crossfire breaks later. James leads the race. James doesn't lead the race. James is side by side. Crossfire still. They touch wheels. Crossfire regretting what he done now.
Back in.
Jackson is back on the podium. Yes, lad. Change will have the DRS on
Ooh,
Crossfire. Who's off? It's the loader.
the logger.
Joffrey also in the
And
pits
Joffrey.
for the super softs. Change is taking the lead again. No, Change doesn't take the lead. Crossfire is still leading. Jackson. Jackson touches Change, gives him a little bit of a love tap going. Hee hee.
Kobe and Finn too wide.
Kobe and Finn battling it out like lions as well. Finn tries to capitalize and hits Kobe. Kobe is still into P4.
I think he just
Jay.
avoided the wall.
Jay has a front row seat for this battle.
Oh, never
Oh!
mind.
Jay gets hit by Reckles. Jay has spun. Svenny got past Cookie with a really nice move. Svenny is in P6. Kobe and Finn are going at it. James is trying to keep it crossfire as Jackson's trying to gain on Jane G as well.
This is non-stop.
It's just non-stop battling here at Singapore.
It's a workout
This
watching.
is what we like to see. We absolutely love to see this.
And it's only lap 3. Keep
So
going.
lap 3, if Jane G loses, it hits the wall. Jackson will be trying to go for a desperate move here. Jackson is side by side to James in the bridge. This is some awesome racing over here. Jackson has got James out of the DRS of Crossfire. So James is now just a sitting duck. Or should I say a sitting Scottish man. Jackson goes off the track. Jackson gets a penalty. Unfortunate. Stay on the track. Jackson does only get past before the big DRS on the big main straight. James is trying to keep in front of Jackson. Jackson gets the corner pretty nice. X as well as is that Fat Kid? Yes, it is Fat Kid.
He might have just been letting people pass.
James got a better X than Jackson. Jackson has the DRS, which James doesn't have. Jackson doesn't seem to be getting closer to James. James is absolutely fast in a straight line as Jackson hits James again. Second time they have collided this race already.
So hope it doesn't get too malicious.
As Crossfire is getting all the carnage as Sloke has spun as well. He is parked in the middle of the track. He is gonna move again and he hits the wall again. Matteo with the fastest lap. Jackson is still behind James. Jackson breaks later than James.
Oh, too wide, Finn and Kobe again.
Finn and Kobe again. They're going at it like lions. Finn has got the arrows on Kobe. Will he go for the move? Left or right? Left or right? Down the inside of Kobe. He gets it done. He doesn't get it done. Finn nearly spins. Kobe is ahead. Jackson is ahead of James. James is ahead.
Losing track of what's going on.
That's the fun part about doing comms. You never know what's happening. Svenny got passed by Cookie as well, I see. James is back in front of Jackson. Jackson is trying to gain again. Jackson nearly loses it. Jackson is going back. Kobe doesn't have the DRS. Finn has DRS on Kobe. Jackson Crossfire does fast lap. Kobe gets another penalty. Finn gets passed again. Kobe has 10-second penalty where he got into the pit lane. That's why Joffrey said that he's gonna win this race, but
JVX
has JBX doing
what
JBX does.
Was that a subtle dig?
JBX spins, unfortunately, can happen. Jackson is still behind James. James will be happy to be in that P2 spot. Oh dear.
Shame he spun just after the pit lane as well. Oh god, he's really struggling.
The virtual state car is still out. We're at 5:17. Jackson is trying to stay close to James. James is pulling away now. We don't know when this is ending. This can end any time. Jackson is beside James. James pulls away. Jackson pulls closer. James pulls away. This is just one of these games.
Was the gap between Finn and Jackson always that big? Or is that because
Yes.
of the VSC?
Always been. Drackles gets to drive through. Who as well gets to drive through? Only Reckles. Finn. No, Jackson really, really close to Ginge right now. Jackson's close to Ginge.
Ooh,
Yellow flag set to end. That's JP action to the wall. Might be a full course caution safety car. Jackson got a warning, I think, for that. As Jackson hits the wall. Jackson spins. Jackson hits the wall. Jackson goes into pits. He says, screw
I
this.
say
I'm
isn't a
going to fix
safety
my
car
wing.
because of where he is.
What tire will he choose? This will be an interesting choice. Let's see what he chooses. Jackson
Oh,
retired. Why?
well, what was the point
Oh,
in that? That was a good battle.
Swinny went into Cookie there. No, not Swinny into Cookie. Sorry, my bad. That's Finn into Cookie. No, that's Cookie into Finn.
Someone into someone.
Cookie is DRS on Finn. Will Finn defend like an absolute unit? Or will he get past?
Finn got damaged. Yeah.
This Finn
Yeah,
got
he
damaged.
does.
Fat Kid has retired. Well. How have the tables turned? Safety car! Grab your blankets, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna
Might
be
run
a
and get one in a
long
minute.
period.
I'll predict it'll probably come in lap 9, if it's anything like the last one.
We'll go into the pit or we'll stay out. Matteo has pitted for a new set of super softs.
We definitely had pace on them, on
Matteo,
the tyres earlier.
yes, he definitely has a base on the tire. Why? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never mind. Crossfire, will he go into the pits or what will he do? Why is he stays out? Why? Cross, you have to do pit stop, my man. James stays out as well. If Finn pits. Finn pits! This
It
might
doesn't
be
count if
huge.
it's VSC, is that right?
Under
Still,
SC
it
it's
counts.
mandatory. Under SC it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Finn and Slow pit. This might be a huge decision which can deliver them good positions. Jay Hardle stays out. Damn. Lots of stay outers.
I've no clue what
Right,
the
let's see who
strategy is
has
going to be
never.
for this one.
So, the only guys to do stop are Sloke, Butzels, The Lodder, Joffrey, Finn, Kobe, Ole Ole, Slow So, Barcologist. The rest have from P8 to P1 hasn't done a pit stop yet. This might be huge. This might be huge. What tires did they go on? Super softs.
Interesting. Very
This
interesting.
this race is getting more interesting with the minute. Will Joffrey keep his promise and win this race? Joffrey is for driving in the pit lane. He's going to extra pit lane now. What can Matteo do? Matteo's too far back. Joffrey drives out the pit lane now.
Oh, it's going to be a while so they've all caught up, isn't it?
So, William, back to what we were talking about earlier about the real sprint race. So, now that the top 8 drivers get points, what teams do you think will get points? I think Mercedes, McLaren,
Of course you do. And
Ferrari,
obviously Ferrari.
and Red Bull.
Yeah.
I
You
think
can maybe
those
see an
4
Alpine
teams
getting
for
some.
sure. Yeah, maybe an Alpine as well, or maybe an Alfa Romeo. Never know.
Yeah,
They seem to
definitely.
have real,
Or
or or
AlphaTauri.
or, ha- or Haas.
That's the thing with this season. There's so many teams that could get points, and then
Indeed.
there's Williams and Aston Martin.
Well, Williams got a point. Aston
Oh yeah,
Martin
yeah, yeah.
don't have a point yet.
But most of the time.
Yes, I agree. Agree, I do.
Well, you're not Yoda.
Will somebody pit under the SC? No, they stay out. Right, SC will hopefully be in this lap, although Sloke is so far behind.
Yeah, I'll probably go another lap.
Yep. So grab. I hope you all are comfortable, because you will be in that position for 5 more minutes. Do 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 do.
Was Reckles pit? Oh, no, yeah.
Do you have anything to say, William, to the
No,
whilst
I'm
we're
just
waiting?
looking, trying to work out how this, if their tyres will go the whole way or not. Super softs. Maybe someone like Kobe and Deloda, because they're on 2 laps, may struggle.
Gobi left the session.
Oh, well, Deloda. It was an exciting first few laps.
Indeed.
All kind of calmed down after Jackson's DNF.
Yep.
Oh,
What happened?
Slope just retired in the pits.
No, he
Was
crashed
he?
into. He
Oh,
crashed. He crashed into the pit lane.
he still might be in the safety car or come a bit quicker. Actually, no. I'd say it's too fast.
Matteo might not catch safety car, so safety car will be going for another lap.
It's normally said it by now, isn't it?
Safety car stays out for another lap.
Yay.
Woo, we're all so excited for this. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The safety car action. Woo, wave the flags.
Just on the restart. Oh, what's happened between Joffrey and Archaeologist? They just switch positions.
Oh my, I'm getting cold. Wait a bit.
Hmm? Oh. One of the big problems with this track, though, if those tyres aren't warm enough, that restart on that final corner, you can go flying.
I'm back.
There we go.
Got a phone call. But told I'm not available right now.
More
So,
important things.
safety car is still out, I see.
You know, whilst you've gone, I was just saying, the final
S
corner, if your tyres aren't warm enough, then you can just go
yeah,
flying on the restart.
indeed. It happened to me. This is really not that important to fair, but if your tires are cold, it happened to some guys in the RL. They spun. I nearly spun as well while leading the race. But I didn't spun, I kept it and end up winning. But that's completely not important right now, as this is F2 and that's F1. So who will be leading into turn 1 will be Crossfire, will be Jinx, will be Cookie maybe even. We never know what will happen as Crossfire will be waiting really long.
Could see Swinny maybe going for some moves as well.
Yeah, Swinny is looking like a hungry
Ooh,
lion, just sitting there in the back. But don't keep in mind the top 8 still has to do pit stop.
true.
Reckles goes in. Crossfire is leading by 4/10 now. This race is only getting better. I see some action. Finn overtaking Pyro.
An AI car.
Finn nearly spinning. But Matteo making some moves into P11 right now. He might be also favored for getting the podium tonight. Joffrey as well. At the moment I would say Finn, Slowster and Joffrey are the provisional podium.
Yeah. Link's up 12 positions again.
Yeah, but he still split.
Oh, free penalty.
Oh, Joffrey sliding through the wall. Finn is gaining on Jay. They're getting really close. Finn going for a move down the inside on Jay Hardnell over here. He makes it happen with the better traction. As Finn is ahead.
Not over
Yeah, Finn
yet.
is ahead. Slowso also looking for a move. Slowso also gets it done.
What a
Joffrey
move.
is next. Then Matteo.
Oh, you
To
can
get
see how
past.
Finn's catching up everyone else already really quickly with those tyres. Just gotta make sure he can get to the end on them.
Let's hope. Swenny really close to Cookie as well. But Finn getting closer. Like the hungry lion he is.
Could even be on for a win here.
Jay Arnold pits. Matteo and Joffrey are up a position. Matteo gets better traction than Joffrey. Matteo gets much better traction than Joffrey. Matteo lines up a move into turn 1. Matteo gets passed. Joffrey is passed. Matteo's passed. Matteo's passed Joffrey. Matteo into the professional podium places. Up to Matteo.
Oh.
Yellow flag on sector 1.
Cookie? No. Something happened to Deloda.
Yeah. The rollers seem to be spun.
Finn too wide of Links. The two championship rivals from last season.
Finn,
Oh, I think
Finn
Finn's
and Lynx they collide. They have had a small but tiny
doesn't look like he got any
collision.
damage.
It was a really small collision. No damage involved, I think. It seems like.
Ooh.
If you watch from slow, so he has a really good view on the fight.
Oh no, the TV broadcast camera right now is amazing. Helicopter view of it.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Thanks for the tip, mate. That's really good angle. Matteo and Joffrey also gonna get fighting.
Oh.
Slow is also gonna try to get past his teammate. If I was Lynx, I let my teammate through. He's fighting for a possible victory here.
Finn just wants to clear all these soft runners as soon as he can.
Let's see Joffrey. What can he do to hold off Matteo? Finn. Lynx gets a penalty. Lynx is very
That
close to
cross
Finn.
in?
Lynx is in.
Cross
James is in. Cross is in. Swinny leads the race. Finn is P2. Slow so up 15 positions.
And Finn's into the
Finn
lead.
leads.
Oh.
Finn goes off.
He
Joffrey is
yielded
getting
enough
close
there.
as well. Matteo's keeping close to Joffrey as well. Matteo knows he can get a podium tonight. He wants to get that podium. He wants it.
DRS.
No, oh Matteo need to lose. Matteo saves it. Slow, side to Sweaty. There's so much
Ooh.
going on. Who spun? Jane just passed
Oh.
Crossfire. Crossfire has passed Jange. The side by side. Crossfire got a pen. Jange has DRS. Matteo sticking with. All Matteo needs to do is stick with Joffrey because Joffrey has a 3-second penalty. That's the catching Swinney. Joffrey up 11 places. Slows up 16 places. He's trying to catch Finn. He wants this win more than anyone else.
I suppose it has stopped. Oh.
Joffrey on the rear of Swinney. Matteo kinda dropping back a bit. Joffrey trying to get past. Joffrey fails to get past Swinney. Swinney making a small mistake. Joffrey trying to keep closer again. Matteo's also pretty close to them.
Guessing Swinney's gonna come in as well.
Matteo got damage off Joffrey. Oh no, 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 no. Poor Matteo.
Oh, he had good pace. Again.
Hopefully Matteo can keep it going.
Swinney's staying out another lap.
He's spitting. Matteo's spitting. No. Joffrey is off the track. What was going to look like a certain podium from Matteo has ended up into the pit lane. As Joffrey picks up another penalty. Joffrey also has damage to his car. Joffrey need to lose it. Matteo, where will he end up? Where will he come out on track? Crossfire gets past. James gets past. Crossfire in 6 changes into 7 now. All James needs to try to do is try and stick close to Crossfire. What happened?
Oh, links round.
Links. Swinney is still P3 with Joffrey into P4. The Lawler. Did the Lawler stop as well? The Lawler has made a pit stop. The Lawler is looking to try and catch Joffrey. If he does, he gets on the podium. Slowso and Finn are quite far apart of each other, but one mistake and Slowso is past Finn. Anything can happen, 4 laps remaining.
Oh, is links round again? Yep,
that's links. Again. Links round. The Trident cars having a good and a bad race. Poor links. Matteo's up into P11.
But yeah, the podium spot's suddenly looking a lot different to how it did at the start.
Indeed. Joffrey trying to get past Swinney again.
Swinney's got a pit, surely soon.
He hasn't made a stop yet, only on the grid.
Yeah. He's really going another lap.
He's gonna do an Alex Albon.
Might backfire because of how slow the F2 pit stops are.
Slowso is catching Finn little bit by little bit.
Joffrey's going for the move.
Michael with Swinney. Swinney gets pushed on the track by Joffrey. You won't be pleased with that. Swinney is trying to come back at Joffrey. Will Swinney do it? Crossfire sets a blistering lap. Joffrey is gonna have to defend from Swinney again because Swinney's gonna come back at him. Swinney brakes much later than Joffrey. More confidence on the brakes. Joffrey keeps position. Yeah, Matteo has spun it in the last sector. He pulls into the pit lane. Keep going, Matteo. Keep going, man. You can still get a point, mate. Don't retire. Keep going. Slowso trying to catch. Slowso's catching Finn.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, actually.
Slowso seems to be catching Finn little bit by little bit. Oh my god, we might be in for maybe a late battle for the win. Swinney's still trying to get past Joffrey again.
How long are the pit stops normally?
More than 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, lose a lot of spots.
Finn pulled away a little bit of Slowso again, but Slowso's catching Finn again. The gap is 1.6. At the beginning of the lap it was 2 seconds. 1.5. Slowso's creeping close to Finn. Is Finn struggling? What's happened to Finn?
Or is he not pushing? because you've got to save those
Finn has
tyres.
no. Finn doesn't have damage. Sloso is pushing it really, really hard. He wants that win. He wants it.
I
He's
think unless
closer
I'm,
than ever to win the race. Swinny has passed Joffrey. Joffrey pulls to the pit lane.
I think if I've calculated it right, I did it a couple of minutes ago. Swinney should come out about P8, P9,
Crossfire
maybe
is
P10.
now into provisional P3. With change just out of his 3 seconds.
Finn's brought the gap up a bit. I think for final sector he's slower, but the rest is probably quicker.
Sloso is getting a little bit gapped by Finn again, but Sloso's trying to catch again. Sloso caught a bit again. He's losing a bit of time again. This will be an interesting battle to see at the end of the race. Let's hope that Sloso can catch him and maybe win this race. But it will be good for championship as well if Crossfire stays where he is right now. But he won't.
Ooh,
Yellow flag sector 1. That's Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Sloso trying to catch
Okay.
Finn.
Yeah.
The gap is 1.6. The gap is rising again.
Finn's probably just aware of the gap and then pushing
Yep.
when he needs to.
Indeed. Crossfire is catching hugely on Michael.
He's got a pit surely this lap.
Yep, he might. Does he have a puncture maybe? No, he doesn't have a puncture yet. That surprised me. Finn knows if he gets a penalty now, he is screwed. Maybe that's why Finn takes easy, he might be on 2 warnings. Can you check that? Actually, William.
I'll have a look.
What the warnings are for Sloso and for Finn.
Finn 1, Sloso none,
Ooh.
Mike Swinney 2.
Sloso is getting gapped a bit again by Finn.
There we go, Swinney's in.
Swinney is in the pit.
I wonder where it'll come out. See how quick the stop is.
Sloso has 2 laps to try and catch Finn. Only way he can try and challenge Finn is if Finn makes a huge mistake now. Michael's on the P5.
Ooh. Oh, I calculated it perfectly.
Michael comes out in P8. Joffrey pulls the pit lane again. Is he going to retire? Yes, no front wing. Think we're gonna see another retirement here.
Gap's gone down again.
Yep.
Ooh, yep.
Gap is going down again. Can just see how slidey these cars are.
Yeah, that corner's hard enough on an F1 car.
Sloso's ever closer than he was to Finn. Will he maybe try and get the move done in the last lap?
I'd love to know what their tyre wear is.
Indeed, that will be very interesting if you could see that. Codemasters take
Probably,
notes.
probably about 40 to 30%.
Codemasters take notes. Add tire wear for the guns.
Ooh.
Sector 2! That's Reckles.
My game's just crashed.
Oh dear. Finn makes a mistake! Finn made a mistake! Jane just left. Oh no, what's happened? I have to try to jump back. Yeah, I can't join the session again.
Oh, did everyone get kicked out?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's like
All
what
I know
happened at
is
Monaco, isn't it?
all I know is Finn got a puncture.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to miss the end.
What has happened? Seppo. Yeah, stream's still going. I'm gonna try to. Yeah.
Eh?
What?
No, it can't be. The game couldn't have just waited 3 more minutes, could it? Joffrey struggled. So.
I don't know if Finn wants podium interview. That's why I haven't stopped the stream yet. If Slow so Michael can answer, will be great as well. I'm just gonna add the podium says to the party. Finn, Slow so, Crossfire, and Swinny. Oh, James got a podium as well. Man.
Funny thing is, according to Jake, he actually told Finn to go onto softs under the safety car.
Alright.
An unwashed person in the party.
Hello, Finn.
Hi. Hi,
How?
Tommy.
Where'd you finish in the feature? Because our games did
Fourth.
something with fourth.
Yeah, we're fucking shit that
Wait.
final lap.
Right. Who got
I-
second and third?
Cross Ginger Slow so one.
Alright.
But sure,
How
that
do you
final lap,
feel?
man.
How do you feel about your sprint race win? Actually.
That were. It were good, but I didn't win it. I was literally
P2.
2 tenths behind Cross.
Yeah, P2. Sorry, P2.
Yeah.
Got wrong. My bad.
Yeah,
Makes
so we
mistakes.
were like 2 tenths behind Cross, so I think if I had one more lap, I would have got him. But there's nothing I can do about it now.
I heard you were advised to go on to the soft tyres under safety
Yeah.
car, but you chose against it.
Yeah, it didn't work in my favour.
Indeed. Our race winner has arrived. Hello, Slowso.
Slow sus.
Hello,
I have
Slowso.
I have my own question for Slow, so
Going on, guys?
how
I just, I said a prayer to Jesus, the Lord, and I praised America, and I just got it across, bro.
How
God
do you
bless America?
I'm literally sweating and shaking, like I was.
how do you
Like,
how do you feel
what
about your win?
percentage we are? What percentage do our tires on before the puncture?
Yo, literally, so Finn went into the pits in front of me. I seen his tire popped. My tire was at maybe 75%, my front right. And basically I was just praying it didn't pop. It popped literally as he went into the pits and I passed the pits, so I just said fuck it, let's go.
Well, GG, mate. That was good.
That was a good race.
Trying to hold
It's
on
just
those final
hijacked
couple of
easy.
laps were just.
Yeah, that was
it was
super
crazy.
fun.
So, Slowso. Your first win in FRL. How do you feel about it?
That's my first win. Period. I've picked up P2, P3s, but I've never had a win before, so that felt good. On a punctured tire.
All way for a first
Fair
league
play.
race win.
Yeah, that's a really.
Fair play, man.
Unfortunately, our games kind of crashed.
I
So
think it's
we
as Finn got a puncture.
so we didn't.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
Finn get
it's
a
because I
puncture,
got a puncture. The game didn't
and
want to watch the rest of the race.
so slow, so we didn't see how you won the race. But if you won on a puncture, that's really impressive, especially in Singapore, because with the puncture tire, your car gets more slidey and slidey, so it's harder
Yeah.
to stay out of the walls. So
Yeah, that
massive.
sector 3 was
Good job.
super tough, but I knew I could probably hold up Crossfire a little bit in sector 3. You'd have to work to get around me. So I figured with his 3 seconds, I probably had it.
Indeed, you were also gaining on Finn and some parts. Because at
Yeah,
one
yeah,
lap
some parts I noticed.
because at one part of the in sector 3 on lap 14 you caught him by 5 tenths.
I have an
Yeah, I noticed
explanation for that.
Go on then.
I was trying to save my tyres. That was
I
my
was
excuse.
I was doing the same thing. Yeah, no, I was doing the same thing. I was trying to nurse and catch you at the same time.
And it's just, those final few laps were so nervous, I'm like, I'm gonna get a puncture, and I did.
Yeah. I'm gonna
That's
post my footage of my last lap.
so
Oh.
thank you beautiful gents for joining us today for the interviews. Appreciate much. Very good
You are
jobs
welcome.
to you both. And hopefully I can see you guys next week again here.
Yeah, next week's Bahrain, so I've lost like more points in the championship, but it's not over yet, so might as
Yeah.
well try and
Super
go for
fun
the dub.
race.
Indeed.
Yeah, yeah, GG man.
Yeah, I'll see you
GG's.
Congrats
guys
on
See you
your
next week.
first
Have a
league
good one.
race win.
Good night everyone.
Good night.
This
Have fun
was
sleeping.
me, Wild Dog aka Kobe, and Jammy JJ aka
Hello.
William, and
And hello.
and Finn. And we'll see
Yeah.
you guys next week again.
Goodbye.